Hey, welcome to Impact Leadership. I'm Brother Jackie, and man, I just get excited about leadership. I like to talk about leadership. I hope you're connecting and enjoying Impact Leadership. It's something I like to do. I hope it's a little bit of a nugget that will help you along the journey of life. I wished I had a lot more time to talk to you about all this stuff, but very limited in time, and I just want to kind of come into your world every day, every week as a leader, give you some good positive things that will help you and propel you into the forward motion of leadership. I want to today, talking about propel you in the positive motion of leadership, let's talk about for a minute things that bring us down. We all experience in leadership, we experience all kind of stuff. And along the journey of life, I've experienced some things that, man, just kind of have that downward pull on my leadership life. And I want to mention some of them to you. And that is, number one, the closeness of criticism. Criticism has a way of just busting our bubble. And a lot of times you've got people in your circle, and man, they are quick to give criticism. And the closeness of criticism, we've got to make sure that we don't let that destroy our momentum. We don't let that bring us down. We've all got it, but we have to overcome it. So I want you to know that I've experienced it, and I bet you have as well. People that you feel like you are close to can say some things that just hammer you, and the closeness of criticism. And then the other thing that I think brings me down is the persistence of problems. As a leader, a lot of times we don't get a break on dealing with problems. It's just constant, like an avalanche coming at you a lot of times. And you think, man, I can't solve this problem because I've got so many others that are coming at me so quick. And I found that the persistence of problems brings me down sometimes. And then a lot of times that the other thing that kind of brings me down is the conflict of change. We're living in a changing world, and it's crazy in leadership. This conflict of change that we're always dealing with. I don't know about you, but I know about me. There are times when I just want to go, leave everything alone. Let's just kind of stay here for a minute. But man, we're living in a world that is constantly changing. And for me as a leader, sometimes that can really create conflict for me. How do I change? What do I change? And then the night of negativism, you deal with negative things and a negative world and a negative environment, and it's constant. You look at all that and you go, man, I have to deal with criticism and problems and change and negative stuff. And man, when you think about that, you've got to be careful that you don't let that bring you so far down that you can't get up and over it. Negative thinking and negative living does many detrimental things to our life as a leader and as an individual. If we get stuck in that rut of negative things, we're gonna really suffer in our leadership life and in our personal life. See, I'm convinced that negative thinking clouds our minds at critical decision-making time. If we're looking at all this stuff and it's got us on the negative side, it'll cloud our ability to make good critical decisions. And we'll start talking negatively. And did you know that negative talk is contagious? It just kind of feeds on things. And what we have to learn to do is not talk negatively. And negative thinking blows everything out of proportion. It really does. And it limits our potential. Negative thinking, negative talking, negative environments limits us. And I don't like to feel that way. And negative thinking hinders others from making a positive response to us. So when things do bring us down as leaders, but we can't get stuck in this negative rut. We got to rise above that. So I want to encourage you. I want to continue to encourage you that leadership is a process that we're learning together. And yes, we go through critical times, we go through storms, we go through challenges, and yeah, we got to navigate through negative things. But hey, I hope that some of this stuff helps you and encourages you. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, tell everybody you know about it. And I want to tell you this in closing: you are not average, but you're learning to be an excellent leader. I'll see you next time.